like I was saying, I don't even know if they're gonna post the video where I was just talking. But YouTube for whatever reason, listen to my background. And YouTube keeps sending me messages talking about I can't go live because they detected copyrighted material in my live video. Are you dumb? I'm outside. What's copyrighted? The birds chirping? Like, come on now. But anyway, I know I haven't been on YouTube and I don't know how long. That's because of the state of my mind. You feel me? The state of the world, the state of my business. I started a whole business last week, y'all, and I was so busy. I was so stressed. You feel me? I was just out here and I was just like, oh, Jesus, I know this is what I asked for, but this is a lot. And I need strength. I need help because right now I don't feel like I can make it. Y'all, last week I was just like, I was out of it. I was supposed to post the video that I made at this point 2, 3 weeks ago, the vlog that I did for y'all to see that's still on my camera that I ain't even edited yet. So I was supposed to post that. I'm supposed to record for the church, your young adult series that we're doing, Abundant Grace Fellowship. I'm supposed to do that. I think I'm gonna do that either later on, depending on what time it is get here. I'm either gonna do it later on today or I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh, we're doing millennial myths, so y'all can tune in to that. So basically, it's just sayings and phrases that we use every day and what they actually mean, and why we should watch what we say, and things like that. So that's basically what that's about. My shirt say everybody want to be black until the police show up, and that's a fact, including YouTube. So yeah, my last video, I was coming to y'all to talk to y'all about masks. I just got a lot to say, y'all, and I don't feel like getting dolled up just to say it. It just is what it is at this point. I wearing a mask ain't never set right with my spirit. Point blank and period. Y'all know me. Y'all have seen me a few times during this quarantine situation. I don't wear masks. The only time I put a mask on my face is if I'm about to go to a store and they tell me I have to put a mask on. And 9 times out of 10, when I put the mask on to walk in the store, I take it off once I get in the store because I just feel like it's unnecessary. But hey, that's my opinion. I have the right to feel the way that I feel about it. This is what I feel about wearing the mask situation. Everybody like, oh, it protect you, it do X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah, all that other stuff. But my thing is, what is it really protecting? Because a mask ain't gonna stop you from getting no virus, baby girl. A mask ain't gonna stop you from getting sick, honey, sweetheart, babies, or whatever you wanna call it, sweetie, baby boy, whoever. Oh, a mask ain't gonna stop you from getting sick. A mask ain't gonna stop you from catching the cold. A mask ain't gonna stop you from catching the flu. A mask ain't gonna stop you from getting COVID-19. So at the end of the day, what I feel like is this is the example that I use. If I wear a mask and I'm standing 6 feet apart the way they want us to do in the stores and all that other stuff, you got a mask on. Your nose get the itch and running, whatever. You cough a little bit. You do this, wipe your nose with your finger, or you cough in your hand, sneeze in your hand, whatever you do, because you know people out here trifling. Let's not act like people not trifling. And then you go and you touch, I don't know, a cup at Walmart. So then I'm rolling up in the thing with my mask on, and I'm saying, huh? Sleep. He sleep. So I'm staying 6 feet apart with my mask on, all in that thing. And I'm like, oh, look at this cup. I like this cup. I picked this cup up now. Now your joint's on my hand. So something happened, a bug on my face. I'm like this, trying to swipe a bug off my face. Now I'm put your germs on my face. So now I'm doing all this X, Y, and Z. I got all this stuff going on. If I pick my baby up and I'm holding my baby while I'm trying to do something, and my baby put all his hands on my face, now my baby got your disease. So not only are we still wearing masks and we still being 6 feet apart, but you still getting germs and you still getting sick. It don't make sense to me at all whatsoever. On top of the fact that I know people use this point all the time that more people die from the flu than people are dying currently from COVID-19. And a few people, and it's probably more than a few, but a few that I know of have died. And after they died, the doctors say, okay, they had COVID-19. George Floyd is an example of that. Oh, he had COVID-19 anyway, so he was about to be out this thing. So it's just like, I don't feel like, I'm not going to say I don't feel like it's a real disease. I'm going to say that I do not feel like it's being accurately portrayed as what it actually is. I feel like the purpose of this whole pandemic and the purpose of all this mask wearing and the 6 feet apart standing and all this other stuff is just to control the people, the masses, to get people to actually go for this. Like, y'all literally think about this. It's a flu. Literally. It's sometimes it might be a stronger strain of flu. I ain't a doctor. I don't know. So it's a flu. It's a sickness. And it's just like me, y'all know me. I've been on YouTube for I don't know how long. Y'all know I usually get sick a lot. And well, I won't say a lot. I get sick a few times a year, and when I'm sick for a couple weeks, at least a couple weeks. I gotta let that thing play out. So I have not been sick, not one time this year. Thank God, I have not been sick not one time this year. And I'm just like, I'm at this point. I'm just like I always get sick. That's what I usually say. But now I ain't been sick not one time this year, and I don't wear a mask. I don't wear gloves because I definitely feel like that's retarded. But it's just when do you get fresh air? Like God created us to need oxygen. He didn't make this world. He didn't make this air. He didn't make this grass. He didn't make the trees. He didn't make oxygen for us to be breathing in our own breath. It don't make sense. Staying in the house is weakening your immune system. You ain't getting no type of sunlight. You ain't getting no type of oxygen. No type of natural nothing. You just in the house taking in artificial air all day long. And then when you go outside, they want you to put a mask on and take in your breath all day long. And it's just like, when at what point is it like, okay, these people need to survive? Like fresh air cleans your lungs. Fresh air allows you to think properly. Fresh air like puts you in a better mood. People in the house legit depressed. People in the house scared. People in the house probably some people probably in the house think about killing themselves. But ain't nobody worried about none of that for a mask, for a disease. Okay, if and this is another thing. If it's people out here in these streets that could care less about their life and they just like, I ain't wearing no mask, I ain't wearing no gloves, why does that bother you so much? Like, why does it bother you what people do with their life? And it's just, I just don't understand, y'all. I don't. And maybe it's just me having my thoughts out over the place or whatever. But it's just, it don't sit right with my spirit at all whatsoever. It's just like people, this is what we were created to do. This is what we need. We need sunlight. We need fresh air. We need this time. And I thank God for this time that He gave us to pause and reflect, pause and repent, pause and get ourselves prepared and get ourselves right with Him. But the mask wearing, it's a little extreme if you ask me. Even though ain't nobody asked me, but it's a little extreme if you ask me. It's unnecessary if you ask me. It's just fear is what it is. It's just I don't like that. I don't like the way that I mean clearly I don't like the way the world is going. I ain't like the way the world being, but I don't like the way the world is going when it comes to these children. That's why I think about that a lot. These kids literally can't have regular childhoods because you want to put masks on children. They can't go to school. You won't let these folks graduate. You got niggas lining up around the block to go in Walmart, but these folks can't line up to walk across the stage. Y'all having what they call it parade graduation? That's ghetto. I I ain't gonna say it's ghetto, but it's like y'all for real. Even if you had to put a mask on these folks, you know how disappointing, and you know how hurt, and you know how like I don't know why I'm even getting emotional right now, but it's just like I've literally waited my whole life to graduate. All last year I was just like, oh, this the outfit I'm gonna wear. I'm including not me because I graduated almost 10 years ago, but it's like, oh, it's been what, 8 years? Dang, I graduated 8 years ago. What's this? 2020. 8 years ago. You girl graduated 8 years ago. But but just think about it. You in 11th grade, you just like, okay, this what I'm gonna wear to prom. I'm gonna have my hair like this for graduation. I need X, Y, and Z. I already got my invites. I already got everything. And not even last year. A junior year, the first half of your senior year, you on paid for prom. You on paid for graduation. You paid for dresses. You paid hairstylists, nail techs, your whoever else you had to pay. People getting custom outfits because y'all know these prom outfits been off the chain the last few years. So it's just like I paid for all of this stuff and all of this, and the least, literally the least y'all can do is allow them to walk across the stage. The least you can do. Even if you want them to wear a mask, even if you want them to put gloves on, but at the end of the day, the least you can do is allow these people to walk across the stage, these children to walk across the stage. They literally, this is the first big things to happen in their life as far as graduating and accomplishing something, because a lot of people who graduate high school don't go to college because I mean college is a scam. But anyway, a lot of people not going to college, so it's just like, okay, I get my family together to celebrate me. Yes, people doing drive-by parades and people having their own graduation parties, but people do that anyway. These children should be celebrated properly. If niggas can line up to go into Walmart, if I ain't gonna just say niggas, but like the white man that was protesting said, niggas come in every color, but that's a different situation. But if people can line up to get inside of Walmart, if people are stand outside for blocks to get inside the bank, if people can stand outside to get inside of Five Below, Joann's. I stood in line for an hour to get in Joann's. So if people can stand in line to do all of that, ain't no way you telling me you can't put these kids in a line so they can walk across the stage. Ain't no way you gonna tell me that these kids can't stand 6 feet apart so they can walk across the stage. But you got them doing online graduations. You got them doing drive-by car parade graduations. No, that's not acceptable. That is not okay. You don't know what these kids think and how they feeling, what their mental health is like. Just looking at the world change. They don't even have. Not only am I not getting the senior year that I had already planned literally 2 3 months ago to have. Not only am I not getting that, but now I don't know what my college life is gonna be like. I may never get to experience a real college experience. I might have to do online school. If I'm gonna do online school, I might as well watch YouTube videos at the house. But anyways, it's just a lot. It's a lot going on, and I don't feel like people are. I mean, of course, everybody like, oh, it's saving lives, blah blah. I don't know a mask that done saved one person's life yet. I don't. I don't know how 6 feet standing 6 feet apart has saved one person's life yet. Because I be all up on people. Well, I don't like people being all up on me, so I don't be all up on people. But I've hugged people. I shake people's hands because I don't want to get used to treating people like they contagious and treating people like they poisonous. I don't want to get used to that. I don't want the norm to be being so standoffish, even though I mean my person, y'all know I'm an introvert and stuff like that, so I'm not just out there anyways. But it's just like I don't want to get used to brushing people off and ignoring people and keeping people at a distance because I just don't feel like that's okay. I just don't feel like it is. But I'm just rambling at this point, y'all. I'm literally hurting because it's getting hard out here, and it's gonna get. I hope that it get better, like 1,000% better. But y'all know that I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe the Bible and everything that it says. So I know y'all tired of hearing it, but we living in the last days, and that's just a fact. We living in the last days. And just because people say we live in the last days, don't mean the last day gonna be today or tomorrow, or probably next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it might be 100 years from now. But that does not make the this not talking to the people. Marvin Fudge just asked what I was doing, but um, the what was I saying? Yeah, the last days. So just because somebody say last days, that don't mean the last days. But at the same time, no man knows the day or the hour that God will come. So you just gotta be ready, honestly, because this ain't the life like this. And to think that this is just the beginning, because when the tribulation period starts, stuff get worse, y'all. And I'm gonna do a video about that because I need to be educated more about that. Hopefully the rapture gonna come and your girl gonna be out this thing by the time all that happens. But even if the rapture come before or after the tribulation period, at the end of the day, everybody need to be ready, point blank in the period, because that ain't gonna be nothing to play with. And to think that this right here is like irritating and people scared of this, and it's just people at the top, people at the top, that 1%. It's just fear. I don't know why. Like, what about you? What inside of you? Talking about the people at the top, the 1%. Well, because clearly they injected this virus in society, just like every other virus. Just like they bombed Black Wall Street. Just like they put crack and everything in black communities. Just like they do everything else. You literally infect the people and the communities to kill off people because you feel like you, oh, my nails dirty, don't look at it, because you feel like that I've been out here playing for hours, so don't just think I'm just out here just like this. But you think that you have the right to say who should live and who should die. You think you have the right to say how many people should be on this earth, and you don't get sick though. You don't get the disease, but you got all the information about the disease. That's crazy. And it's just like I don't know what about white people. Not it's not just white people. I know it's not just white people, but white people are the ones that are at the tippity top. And of course, you have some black people that's with them, some Asian people that's with them, some Hispanic people that's with them. But I don't know what about them. Just say, kill the black folks. They good. Just we good on them. Kill them, because it just seemed like no matter what we targeted, no matter what you say, Black Lives Matter, people get offended. How are you offended? Because I'm telling you that I matter. I'm telling you don't kill me, and you saying all lives matter though. So why you just concerned about yourself? And it's just like you literally ask people not to kill you, and they just like why? Like, why though? Why? And then the black on black crime come in. That's so ignorant to me, but whatever. And then it's just tiring at this point. Honestly, you get tired of fighting. You get tired of telling the same people the same thing over and over again. You get tired of being strong. You get tired of doing all of these things. Like, I'm a black woman in America. We are black women in America. We are black people in America. Not only are we disrespected by everybody, but the fact that I was watching a video last night, and it was a group of black dudes throwing some girl in the trash can, the dumpster. And I was just like, how I and the night before that I watched a video of a black lady grocery shopping and two white dudes hopped in the backseat of her car while she was putting her groceries in her car and drove off with her, kidnapped her. And it's just like why that's on top of all of the that's all we ain't even mentioned all the black women and children that's out here coming up missing every day that ain't nobody talking about. Folks coming up dead every day that don't nobody know what happened. People just going through all of these different things, and it's just like every time something happens to a black man, you see black women. They out here. We protecting y'all. We say even if it's just on the street, if you could YouTube videos of black men being pulled over, black men being arrested, black men being harassed by police officers, and a black woman has stopped what she's doing. Hold up, what's going on? Because y'all ain't finna do this right now. But then just to have the same, I'm not gonna say the same man, but the men that look like you, that don't value you, that don't protect you, that don't trust you, that like it's just like it's discouraging, honestly. It's heartbreaking. It's heavy. It's a weight that's on our shoulders. And it's just not only do I have to worry about me, and I have to worry about my future husband, I have to worry about my children, I have to worry about my family, I have to worry about everybody. I gotta fight for everybody. And then it's just like, who is fighting for me though? You feel me? And I know God already fought this battle. He already won the war. We just playing this thing out. But I know a change gonna come because a change gotta come. Jesus is real, y'all. Honestly, Jesus is real. He gives us the spirit of peace, of love, and a sound mind, and that's exactly what we need right now. And I just pray, Lord, I just pray that you continue to open our minds, open our hearts, open our ears up to receive you. I just repent for all the sins that we've committed, those that we know of and those that we don't, those that we've committed against ourselves, those that committed against you, those that we've committed against each other. God, I ask that you forgive us for our sins. We repent for our sins. We accept your forgiveness for our sins. We turn away from them, God. We ask that you give us strength, Jesus. I ask that you give us peace that surpasses all understanding. I ask that you surround us with love and surround all of your people with love, God, but especially the black community, God. We need your love. We need your peace. We need we need you, point blank and a period. We need your protection, God. In Jesus' name. I guess I'll get myself together so I can record this video for the church. That'll be up next, probably tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and send that to them so they can go ahead and do what they gotta do with it. So I gotta go get my camera and make sure it's charged. And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna have the same shirt on. I don't know, put some earrings on, sponge my hair, might put some lashes on. They gonna have me on the church website. Cause I'm gonna talk how I talk, so I ain't finna get on there and say hello. My name is no. We gonna be real around this thing. So yeah, I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all way more than I could ever love y'all, and trust him, believe him, because I mean, at this point, he the only one. Well, at every point, but especially at this point, he is the only one that can honestly, truly help us out of this situation that we in right now. So